Well, g'day folks, Tony Fountain from Ray White Mittagong here, and welcome to another edition of What's On in the Highlands for this weekend, which of course is the Easter weekend. So here we are, we're taking this week's episode here at probably the heartbeat of the tourism industry in the Southern Highlands, at the Southern Highlands Information Centre. We're going to step inside and meet young Steve Rosa, who's the real driver of the tourism thing here. So folks, jump in, let's go. Come, we'll meet Steve. Okay, well here we are folks inside this magnificent, what did you call it, Steve?
It's a welcome centre.
Welcome centre.
It's a
welcome
hub.
centre. This is Steve Rosa, he's the head honcho of tourism in the Southern Highlands. A goer, a real goer. Well look,
Thanks, Tony.
Steve, thank you very much for allowing us to come and have a look here today. Format, I'll basically just go through some of the events, then we'll have a bit of a chat about the centre.
No worries, you go for
All right. Well folks, this is a big weekend. This is Easter, of course. There's a million things on. First of all, let's take the markets. So on Saturday at Burrowing from 8 till 3, we've got the markets out there. Now this is the Easter market. This is a
our biggest market of the year.
It's absolutely massive, isn't it?
Huge,
massive.
Thousands upon thousands, but what a great variety of things to actually go and have a look at, to buy, to purchase.
Yep.
It's a great experience.
They sell everything except the Harbour Bridge.
Yep.
Then Mittagong's on Saturday as well from 8 till 2. Then the Bundanon Makers Market is on Sunday from 8:30 till 2. So there are your three markets. Have you heard of Aussie Emery?
Aussie Emery? No, can't say
Well,
I
there
have.
you go.
There you go. I've learned something.
You've learned
Who's
something.
Aussie Emery?
Hey, Aussie Emery. Well, Aussie Emery's been taking photographs for about 65 years of all people living in isolated spots all around the world.
Yep.
And apparently it's a really good show. My mate Tim tells me that. So that's on out at the Exeter Hall on Saturday and Sunday, and the opening is on tonight at 6 o'clock out there. Now for lunch, we've got the Easter lunch out at the Lock on Glen Hills Road. That's a beautiful meal out there for that.
Yep.
We've also then, do you like mushrooms?
Oh, I love them. Yeah.
Right, well, you better be in the
They're good
tunnel.
for you. They're good for you.
Be in the tunnel as well. So the Leishon Mushroom Tunnel is open on Sunday here at Mittagong. That's the old railway tunnel which they've converted to growing mushrooms. A bit like Parliament House, it's all bullshit and keep them in the dark.
Dr. Noel Harold runs a great show.
Yep.
You only can do it 3 times a year, so it's a once in a lifetime type experience.
We'll have to get you on more often,
Look
mate.
at that.
You seem to know a bit about tourism.
I think I know what's going on here.
All right, so we come onto the garden. So we're onto the Red Cow here at Mittagong. We saw that a couple of weeks ago on the show. Also, Chawazari Centre garden is on. That's on from 10 till 4:30.
You nearly got that right. Chinoiserie.
Thank you,
There
Steve.
you go, look at that. Chinoiserie.
There you go, folks. I'm just here for my weekly French lesson.
We're both words up to date, Tony.
Cover right back. Okay, then music-wise, now after all, it is Easter, so it's religious overtones as well, or not overtones. That's the reason for it. Bless you, my
we
son.
go to church on Sunday.
Yep. So on Sunday we've got that on Good Friday, I should say, at Luke's Church in Bowral, the J.S. Bach concert that kicks off at 5:30. Now, if you like vino, which I know you do, the Cool Climate wine testing free is on Saturday, Sunday and Monday at from 10 till 3 o'clock at 10,000 paces.
Well, I don't think I'll be walking 10,000 paces so far. Too many
Yeah, they're going over here. Not a problem. Now, the train.
The train. You've got the Easter Bunny train coming down.
Got the Easter Bunny train. Now, that goes from Robertson, from Mossvale to Robbo and back.
Back again, yeah.
Takes about an hour. Love steam trains.
Oh, it's great, and again, it's just one of those things that you don't do very often, so good opportunity to get out and have a go at the old steam train.
Yeah, no, we used to go from Grenfell.
Eat chocolates on the train.
Really?
Yeah, you can eat lots of. Well, you got to eat lots of chocolate. This is the weekend you can eat chocolate. This gives you an excuse this weekend.
Yeah,
Easter.
we used to catch the train from Grenfell to Sydney to boarding school. It's the old rattler. You'd get out and you could walk fast in the train between Grenfell and Cowra, but anyway, that's back in the old days. Now, also, if you're into puppetry, the Imaginata puppet show's on out at Sutton Forest.
That's fantastic.
That's a very good show, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
the Sydney Puppetry Company that's actually repositioned themselves here in the Southern Highlands. So again, another unique selling point we've got here in the Highlands.
Right. You must be involved in the tourism industry, are you, mate?
Oh, I try a little bit every day.
Good stuff. Folks, it's all happening here in the Highlands anyway, so I've got bits of stuff written everywhere, Aussie America, that. So that's what's on this weekend. We'll talk with Steve in a jiff about that as well. Real estate-wise, the market here is still ticking over pretty well. next Tuesday's issue of the Drum will have the full details, but basically the market in the last 12 months in barrels gone up 20%. Barradoo's gone up about 5%, Mittagong's gone up about 8%, and Mossvale has taken a real rise around about 25%. So if you'd like any more information, more telephone numbers are there. Just give me a call. You can have a coffee over the weekend when you're up here in the Highlands. Steve, tourism.
Yep.
Tourism. What have we got? Pies.
Tourism, it's the number one employer here in the Southern Highlands. It's the third biggest economic driver for the region. We get over 1.7 million visitors a year coming through to our region, and this weekend is the busiest weekend of the whole year. So if you've got friends and relatives, get them out and about. Get them to come into the actual welcome centre here. We are award-winning, Tony. Actually, last year we were awarded at the end of November last year, awarded the best visitor information centre in New South Wales in the ACT, beat 167 others there. Got some great staff, concierge service here. If they don't know what's going on in the area, nobody does. So they're a great team here. They can give you some great... We'll make it up. No, we don't do that. We get found out if we make it up. But they can give you some great ideas, where to go, what to do. And locals, you need to be ambassadors for the region and things like that. But yeah, you mentioned pies. We are Australia's capital for all things pies. The best pies in Australia. Now that's a big claim to make.
I'm starting
to big claim to make.
Well, there's 30 pie makers.
Well, we have. We've got just over 30 local bakeries making local pies and selling local pies, using local ingredients and things like that. We just launched Southern Highlands to be Southern Pielands come June, where the whole month will be dedicated to the promotion of the Southern Highlands as the pie destination. So pie time. So put that on your diary. The whole month of June.
Mate.
Put that one in there. That's a fun one. And we've just actually launched, again, another first for Australia here in the Southern Highlands as the golfing destination, where we've actually put together a golfing pass.
This is the play and stay.
Yeah, the golf stay and play pass, where the 8 scenic and historic golf courses in the Southern Highlands have come together, agreed on a price. You can go and play 54 holes of golf for one price, but you have to stay midweek in the Southern Highlands. It's all about getting visitation here in the Southern Highlands midweek. So if you've got some family and friends that want to bring them down for a couple of days to play golf, we have got the great pass for you.
All right, so there you are, folks, for all you Arnold, well, I can't say Arnold Palmer, he's up in the big golf course now, isn't he?
Yeah.
But, folks, this is the man who's driving this whole thing. Shirley over here, you can't see Shirley, she's behind the desk. She's the happy face that greets everybody. Get off the clacker, get in the car, come up the hill for the weekend for Easter. Southern Highlands, you won't regret it, will you?
No, it's just the place to come.
And if you overdo the free cool wine tasting...
Oh, I'm sure we've got a Barocca we could probably sell you here at the visitor centre to help you on your way.
Yep, that's it. And folks, don't forget also, double demerit points if you get booked this weekend by the Beagle. So that's it, Steve. Thank you very much indeed for allowing us to film here.
Have a happy and enjoyable Easter, everybody.
All right. Same to you folks out there, and remember, as long as you've got a pulse, you're having a good day. Hooroo.